What's up, comic book fans? Welcome back to IMPERIUS REX. I'm Dinosaur Neil, baby.
And I'm Ghost Hunter Dave. And thank you for joining us on the advent of a new horizon. 2020, back on fire in the rearview mirror.
You know it.
2021, just a bushel of hope. So you may know our friend Neil here is the mysterious third member of IMPERIUS REX. Well, you know what? He's not so mysterious anymore. He's graduated to the regular third member. Actually second. Troy died.
Almost.
Just kidding. He's fine.
Yeah.
Well, he's not fine.
I mean...
Troy's had some health issues.
Yeah, he's got
We can laugh about it now.
Yeah, and we will.
Oh, absolutely. At his expense.
Oh, of course.
But, he's healing up right now. Had to get that gallbladder out.
Get it out.
So we may even check in with him later this episode just to see how he's doing. But this episode, it's just going to be a smorgasbord. Who knows what's what? Up is down, left is right, dogs are cats. Who knows? So we're just going to hit a couple things because, you know what? We wanted to ring in the new year with a clean slate. Get all this shit off our chest.
Get it out of here. Yep.
Look forward to some great things that we have coming up.
Absolutely.
And we'll see if we hit them all. Who knows? We wanted to do it on New Year's, but we got so tanked. One other thing I should mention, because I always forget to, but we have a Patreon page. If you would care to contribute to the show, help us keep the lights on. We have 3 lights on right now.
Oh, yeah.
There's always room for more.
We need more lights.
Yep. Introductory membership gets you a membership card to our very own Mysterious Book Club. Not only that, but an invite to our IMPERIUS REX Discord channel, where we're on throughout the day.
Yep.
Dinosaur Neil's over there just churning out fun emojis.
You want to know what the third member's up to? He's probably dicking around on Discord.
That's right. So, yeah, if you're feeling generous, it always helps. And I think this is a great time to reveal this merch.
Oh, let's do it.
You can buy some merch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my word. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that high quality cotton.
It does feel great. It feels so nice.
It's the softest shirt I've ever owned.
It is. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at us on there holding one axe.
That's
you kidding me?
Oh, just 2 bros holding axes.
You know it.
Let me tell you, you want one of these babies? You got it. We had to order 12 to get the 4 that we needed.
You know it.
Which brings me to a viewer question a while ago. We did a Q&A, and I said that the top 3 answers were going to win some sort of prize. Never thought anyone would call me out on that, so now I feel obligated to send some prizes. So, we have these amazing shirts.
Oh, yeah.
Dave and Neil's Tree Service.
Yep.
Inc. And we also have a couple leftovers of this hot IMPERIUS Flex Hero of the Beach tank.
Oh, yeah.
Because it is tank season.
You want to look good on that beach? Oh, you want to impress the ladies?
God, who doesn't? I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to tell you the best questions of whenever we did that Q&A.
Let's hear them!
First one is number 3 or number 1. We'll decide once we hear the other ones.
Okay.
This is from Jordan T. Russo. So if you're listening, you got yourself a goddamn shirt, whether you want it or not. If the last 6 months of your life were to be adapted into a comic, what writer-artist team would you choose to make it? Wow. Oof, what a great one.
That was a great question.
I don't remember what we said. Neil, do you have anyone in mind on who would cover your last 6 months? We can say 9 months now. We've just survived 9 months of this bullshit.
9 months of bullshit? I tell you what, only because I'm currently reading it now, I'm going to have Jason Aaron write it.
Man.
And you know what?
Lofty.
Oh, you know it. And Assad Rivic's going to do it too, because I want those damn arms that Thor's got. So veiny.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. One of these days.
Next up, number 2. Can't go either way with that. This is number 2.
Okay.
Second best. Hello, Troy and Dave. Let me back up a moment. This is from Nick Gracia, longtime friend of the show. Hello, Troy and Dave. Hopefully you guys are doing well and have been healthy. Well, are you going to be doing a live book club anytime soon? We've discussed it.
Yep.
Or maybe I've thought about it and haven't told anybody.
We'll see. We'll find out next week when he tells us to read a book.
Yeah. I think we might try to do one of those. Might be another Vertigo book. Because those are good epic yarns.
Yeah, good talking points in those.
That's right. So stay frosty. We might have one. And as a little hint, it might coincide with an upcoming Netflix adaptation if we want to stay timely. Second, for Dave, what is your favorite cosplay you've done on the show? Keep making fun content. Thank you. Those are two great questions.
Absolutely. You only get one merch, though.
That's right. One shirt. Our choice. Dealer's choice. And the last of... What are we doing? The winners. Brent? Could do that one more time. It's been a long time since we've done the show. Which brings us to our final winner, Brent Jago. Ooh. Think that's his real last name? We'll see. Or maybe he's just a Killer Instinct fan.
That could be, actually. Maybe he'll tell us in the question.
I hope so. Let's listen.
Find out.
You're stuck on a desert island. You find a piece of your own luggage. What 3 series, trades, omnis, or compendiums would you want to find inside to help pass the time before you decide to eat one another? What would it be? Doesn't matter. We already answered it a while ago, but that was a good question.
I'm going to skip straight to the eating.
All right. So there you have it. If you're one of those 3, contact us. Shoot us an email or shoot it in the comments or whatever, but you can get us at IMPERIUSREXShow@gmail.com. Make sure you spell Imperious right, because we spell it wrong.
Correct.
And let us know. We'll shoot you a shirt. So...
Congrats, guys!
And sorry, that's what you get. So Neil, what else is up?
Hold on, let me think of something.
Sometimes when we're doing the show and I run out of things to say, I say, hey Troy, now you do the show for a while.
You got it.
So I have a tree in my backyard.
Yep.
Where there's a knot in it. And it looks exactly like a vagina.
It's correct.
And I feel like I have not brought this up enough. I don't think I've brought it up at all, but my lord, it's always on my mind.
Oh, guess what? 2021?
Yeah?
Full of tree vagina.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Share with us your best tree vagina.
You got it.
And you get a hold of us, and we'll come in the service
take care
of that
of
tree.
It. We'll take care of it.
That's right. Is this show even about comics anymore?
I don't know.
Who's to say?
I just showed up.
All right.
There were comic book movies that came out in 2020, believe it or not. We're talking about Wonder Woman. 1984.
Neil, I am ready to talk about Wonder Woman.
Oh my, you are.
Yep. All right. What do you got to say?
So, Wonder Woman, I was kind of excited for it. Takes place in the 80s, kind of a fun little play on the time genre, and we got Wonder Woman back. Like the first movie, hey, this one's got to be right too. Patty Jenkins also at the helm of this, along with Jeff Johns, but...
Yeah, it was all right.
It was all right.
All right, that it?
Yep.
No, not really. We could talk about it more, because I've got this on, so we should at least, keep it long enough for a thumbnail.
Absolutely.
It wasn't very great, though.
Well, they made some interesting choices, and I think that's the best way I can say it. They had some fun little segments within the movie, but my God, did they just decide to, just go all out with this weird magic business, and it just didn't work for me.
Yeah, we were watching it, and I was like, got this genie stone, this magic thing, and I was like, I don't know if I can take this. And then she brought up that she has a magic lasso of truth, and I kind of had to check myself and be like, oh yeah, but I still don't. I'm not accepting this.
No,
this part of the magic.
No, absolutely not.
I had a hard time gauging who this was for.
Yeah.
Because, it started out something that is fairly, young friendly. It's got the girl doing her competition. The girl being Wonder Woman herself.
Absolutely.
The titular Wonder Woman. And then it goes into, the fun, mall heist.
Right.
And then it goes into this really long portion of the movie where they talk about, oil and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And we weren't watching it very close, so at first I thought they were talking about foil, and I was like, why is foil so important in the 80s?
Yeah.
Well, if the oil thing doesn't pan out, he's always got the foil to fall back on.
Got it.
Because as we noticed, when Doomsday was happening, there was some kids getting under one of those fire blankets. Looked pretty foily to me.
Very foily.
Yeah.
They knew what was at.
That's right. Maybe it's a lead into the third movie.
We'll see.
More foil-centric. In the future, everything is foil.
Yeah. And along with the kind of who it was for, it's like, if you're catering to a younger audience, that's fine. Maybe they were trying to cash in on, like, that Stranger Things 80s aesthetic, but, like, kids don't know the 80s.
No.
I don't remember the 80s.
No. So a couple other things came out, too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just switch gears here.
Got it.
All right. So that wasn't the only movie to be gifted to us on Christmas Day.
No. Pixar's Soul actually came out on Disney Plus streaming, and I really liked Soul. It kind of fell along with the other Pixar movies for the most part, and it just kind of had a good emotional touch to it. And it hit me in it resonated with me quite a bit, actually.
Hit you in a vulnerable state.
It kind of did.
Yeah, it was all right.
Fair enough.
It kept right in line with 2020, just being full of kind of disappointments to me. Because you look at what we got. We got a new Christopher Nolan movie. Mm-hmm. We got a new David Fincher movie. Mm-hmm. We got another movie scored by Reznor. That's Soul. We got a new Wonder Woman movie. Mm-hmm. Didn't really care for any of them.
That's fair.
I will give Soul the credit that it's a good movie. It just wasn't quite the movie that I wanted it to be. So that's of no fault of that. That's me with unfair expectations, maybe. Mm-hmm. But I wanted a little bit more. I want to say.
Dare you say soul?
No, there's plenty of soul.
Okay.
I hate to say, I wanted a little bit more like depth. In the fact that when I heard that it's a movie about, like, someone dies, they're not the pinnacle of his life, but that his greatest dream is about to happen, and then he makes a wrong move and dies, I thought, like, it was really going to be about this soul having to come to terms with death, and I was like, wow, that is a tough subject to tackle. Let's see what they do. I'm going to grab some Kleenex and jump in. But it wasn't really about that. I mean, it kind of was, but I wanted more into, like, hey, everyone dies, it's horrible, and you are at, like, your peak right now.
Right.
But it happens, and, like, you gotta kind of accept it. I thought it was gonna be more about acceptance, but it was more about, like, rediscovering yourself.
Yeah, finding your spark and whatnot. Yeah. Finding, like, your purpose. And I think that's kind of where it hit. Just because, 2020's been such a bad year. It just resonated with me so much. Like,
I don't know if anyone could have handled a more depressing Pixar movie. That may have actually ended the world. Maybe they had to pull it back at the end.
That might be the case, because they were like, whoa, this is too heavy for us.
We don't know what we've created here.
Yes. I think as far as a lot of the movies that came out this year, Soul was probably my favorite one.
It was probably the best of the four, maybe.
Yeah, this is true.
I did not expect it to be like a body switch, like, hey, now I'm a cat.
No,
I was like, this isn't where I thought this was going.
That's kind of what I thought, too. The whole cat thing, like, it wasn't a big chunk of the movie, but it maybe a third of it, actually.
Yeah, I feel like
maybe it was a third
of
of it.
Act of the movie.
It was an interesting take. What I'll give credit for this movie on some of the other levels is that it looked gorgeous.
It did.
I can't, like, these guys at Pixar are nailing it.
Yeah.
My God.
Hey, keep an eye on Pixar. They're going to do some great things.
They're doing some great things.
You see what they're doing over here?
Oh, my God. It's like photorealism, nearly. And, like, granted, their last few have been like this. But, like, this one just really, like...
Counterpoint.
Let's hear it.
I'll say it. Continue your thought.
Okay. Well, just the visual, like, it... Obviously, they have the Pixar style. Like, they've got the cartoony-looking folks, like, exaggerated people and stuff like that.
I thought, like, the facial structure of all the people was amazing.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone looked so different.
Yeah.
But yet... still kind of on brand, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought, and this goes back to what I expected versus what it was, I thought all the afterlife stuff was really bland and not very fun to look at all. Like, when he was there, and there for quite a while, and then we saw the other characters, I was checking my watch being like, is this all it is? Because I'm done.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad they went back to New York, because the New York stuff was the best looking stuff in the entire movie.
Yeah. I will say that is very true. Like, granted, they didn't stick in, like, those spaces for very long in, like, that dream, or not the dream world, but, like, that afterlife world. But it was very, like, line art.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the characters were just a solid line.
Yeah.
Like,
I appreciated that design.
Yeah.
I just like I'm good with that being a portion of it, but like this is what they all look like.
Yeah.
They're either blobby souls or they're
like a
line art characters.
Yeah.
It's like I want a little bit more from the afterlife, or else I'm not going.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out in the dreamscape on that magical sea voyage with the guy blasting Bob Dylan.
Oh yeah,
I love
absolutely.
that.
Graham Norton was a real treat.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, and as I mentioned before, and we'll always mention, Reznor and Atticus Ross did the score that was the non-jazz portions, and it was great.
It's great.
It's always great.
And we were talking that Reznor needs to score everything.
Oh my god.
We want him to score Batman. The Batman with Matt Reeves and...
Can you imagine?
Oh my god.
We might have to do a whole video on that. I'm just gonna pull some select Reznor tunes, and I'm gonna lay them over some Batman.
Oh,
some Gotham.
Oh.
Create a sizzle reel, just like that Daredevil sizzle reel that never happened.
Yes.
And I'm gonna show the world at large that Reznor is the dark horse candidate for scoring Batman. I know what you're thinking. You're like, no, not my Batman. Oh. Not my Batman.
Yeah. What?
No. Because I get it. Batman's always been orchestral. It's always been Danny Elfman or Hans Zimmer, something with a lot of oomph. But you know what? You can take it down. You can bring it a little gritty industrial.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a Joker score or a Two-Face score or a Riddler score by Reznor?
And I think the Riddler
CD,
it nails it.
You could already pick the whole score just based on his albums.
You absolutely could.
I'll do it. Did you watch anything else?
We sure did.
Oh,
and boy, did this one come as a we'll get into it, but Tenet. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. We should mention, and we're acknowledging these, all these movies were watched very drunk with two children talking through the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Not ideally how Christopher Nolan wanted us to watch this.
If he heard we were watching it like that, he would have us both killed.
He would have
in
burned
reverse.
Yes. So we'd have been fine.
Well, no, the bullet hurts a lot worse coming through backwards, God. Apparently, is what
I hate when I get shot and it hurts worse than how I would normally feel getting shot.
Yeah.
It's just 2020, man. It's been a ride.
Oh, my God.
We're just doing whatever we can these days.
Exactly.
We've adopted Neil here in my household.
I've been sleeping on this couch over here for months.
Yep. Didn't even know about it until last week.
Oh, it's been great. I'm glad you have a toilet down here.
Oh, yeah. That's a Neil toilet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't use it.
You better not.
It's for the plebs.
Oh, my God. Don't you dare sit on my toilet.
Now I kind of want to.
Oh, boy.
So, Tenet. What's there to say? What do I remember of Tenet?
So what is the main character doesn't even have a name. So this was
the protagonist. Let's not hold it against it because my favorite movie of all time features the narrator.
Okay, fine. I understand. It's Fight Club. I understand. But I think that just
it is a little.
Well, it kind of bleeds into all the other characters for me. I didn't care about a single one of them.
Still trying to think of the term.
Not cliche.
No.
It's
a little
pedantic.
Pedantic.
There we go.
Yes, I was going to say up its own ass, but pedantic is actually a synonym for that. So it's all right. We got it.
We got there.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, we both, I think, heard all the thoughts on Tenet.
Yeah.
Going in. So we were like, all right, we're just gonna check our minds at the door and enjoy the ride. Mm-hmm. Well, the ride wasn't terribly enjoyable anyway.
No, not even in reverse.
No.
And we even watched it with subtitles because that's what a lot of people said. Because the music is way too loud compared to the vocal tracks on this. It is impossible to hear what anybody's saying. And it's in a movie where you really need to know what these people are saying for it to make
Do you though?
I mean, no, but if you want to piece it together,
I feel like I could hear what they're saying and still have about the same.
Yeah, you're probably right.
All right. And before Christopher Nolan jumps through his computer as he's watching this, just getting riled up, I want to say, I love Christopher Nolan movies. Mm-hmm. He's one of my favorite directors.
Absolutely.
I don't really care for his last couple, though.
Nah.
Didn't much like Tenet. Didn't care a whole lot for Dunkirk.
Right.
I wasn't blown away by Inception. I like Inception.
Yeah.
Interstellar,
He's on he is on a downhill slope, in my opinion, for right now.
I think he's got to that point where he's so famous that he can do whatever he wants, and sometimes you need to kind of work within some regulations.
Yeah.
And
Maybe
I think he's outgrown that. And he needs someone to kind of rein him in a little bit.
He needs to get back with some focus groups, is what we're trying to say. My gosh. Because, I mean, Tenet's built around like, hey, stuff looks cool backwards, right? Mm-hmm. And we're like, well, yeah. Well, here's the whole movie. Okay. Fair enough.
It's 2.5 hours. Excuse me. When it started off, I thought it sounded like a very Grant Morrison-y concept.
Very much so.
Where they invert something and then the bullet travels back through time.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what a cool shtick.
Exactly.
But then it just got so convoluted.
Very much so.
Yeah. Well, it was almost as good as New Mutants. Picked the wrong year to come out. I tell you, New Mutants has been waiting.
What, 3-4 years? Yeah.
Finally dropped. 4th best movie of the year.
Hey, that's not bad.
Not bad.
That's not bad.
Not bad. My favorite movie of the year, I'm just going to say it, was Underwater.
That came out pre-pandemic?
Came out like January 9th.
Oh.
Nothing got better than January 9th.
Oh, my God. Kristen
Stewart, Underwater Monsters.
What's not to love?
That butch haircut, I don't know, won me over. It was fine. Even Mank, David Fincher, and it was just, it wasn't for me.
Yeah,
I guess maybe that's the problem. Not every movie's for me. How dare they? So that was our movie shtick. That was our movie spiel.
Yep.
What else should we talk about? What's coming up for the show? What's coming up for the show, Neil?
What is coming up for the show?
Oh, that's right. I plan the show. Well, get ready for this. Because the show just got a whole lot spinnier.
Oh, my God.
With the IMPERIUS REX spinning wheel. So my kids watch a lot of YouTube, not our show, but dumb shit. And they all seem to have a lot of views, and they all have one thing in common.
Spinning wheels.
Spinning wheel.
Oh, my God.
So I was like, you know what? I got my stimulus check. So going forward, we may just jump in and, just leave it up to chance. Be a couple of Harvey Dents.
Oh, boy.
And see what we're going to do on the next episode. I mean, there's some good stuff on here. There's a Hot Wings challenge.
Oh, it's all set to please. There's no disappointments on here.
No. There's RoboCop.
RoboCop.
And let me tell you, when we hit one of these, it's out of here and we're putting in something else.
Yep.
There might be a time when every one of these just says Blade.
Please take me to that day.
Oh my God. 2021. I'm telling you, it's
going
to be a better year.
Yes.
Blade year. So, So we've got this to look forward to. We've already got the next episode planned, but,
this will be coming into the future.
Do you want to give it a spin anyway?
Do we want to see what it's just going to spin, hypothetically, what we might do next show on?
Yeah, what a spin actually looks like.
And that
in
looks
real
great.
time. My God.
Hypothetically.
Takes a while for it to
be doing
finish spinning.
We're winding it down.
If it's a good one, maybe we'll do it.
And Ultimatum.
Well,
maybe,
we're gonna go
let's
ahead
just put
and
the wheel over
put
here.
that over here. I'm gonna set this on fire, actually.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe
we'll, that would
maybe that's
restart
the last
2020.
time you see the wheel.
Yeah, well, it had a good run.
It sure did. It spun once.
What a show this has been, Neil. Before we go, I feel like we should check in with Troy.
Let's
make sure
do
he's
it.
all right.
We do have to make sure he's all right.
All right, Troy, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Give us an update on your post-op.
I have one. Let me just point to where they are. They're covered up by Band-Aids now, and I had to shave my whole stomach because they only shaved half of it.
It's a good look.
Let's see it.
Bring it out.
Oh.
There, and then they had to go in through my belly button and rip the gallbladder out.
Oh, like in the Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
The stones they said were like 2 centimeters big. There's multiple ones of them.
My word.
And then just more small ones in there just chilling out.
Just to pad it out.
Yeah.
It's like a ball pit full of stones.
Today was the first day I could put my shoes on by myself.
And I'm not feeling feeling very good.
Yeah, Macy's not feeling good. She has sympathy gallbladder pains.
Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I'm glad he's doing okay.
He's looking great.
He is. He's never looked better.
Well, I kind of prefer him with the gallbladder in, if I can be completely honest. But I guess, you know, there's only so many stones a human body can pass.
When it fills with stones, oh my God, you got to get it out.
Got to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, and no, I know that to wrap this up, we gotta look our best, Neil.
We sure do.
We gotta get down.
Well, tell you what.
Put on our best.
I came looking great today.
Wait, no.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Neil, that's what I do. So, I want to take this moment to toast the fallen. I thought we were going to shatter that glass again.
It was kind of aggressive.
So just a quick moment of silence for some of the amazing people that we lost in 2020. I'm going to read it off here. Neil's bits.
Let's hear it. Let's hear these bits.
Kobe Bryant, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Alex Trebek, Sean Connery, Eddie Van Halen, Little Richard, John Lewis, Regis Philbin.
Holy cow.
Grant Imahara from Mythbusters.
Mm-hmm.
Wilford Brimley from Diabetes. Kelly Preston, Peter Green from Fleetwood Mac, Jerry Stiller, Ian Holm,
Bilbo himself.
David Prowse,
Darth Vader.
Max Van Sydow, James Lipton, Inside the Actors Studio.
Oh yeah.
Fred Willard.
Oh.
Kirk Douglas, Spartacus.
I can't believe it.
Kenny Rogers.
I forgot about a lot of these. Holy cow, this is the worst list.
It gets worse.
Oh, God.
Denny O'Neil. Richard Corbin. Hellboy in Mexico.
Ugh.
And I think the one that could figuratively hit us all the hardest, Chadwick Boseman.
And that one actually did hit me the hardest.
That was rough.
That was... And then it's crazy because you look back at all the movies that he did, and then you put the lens on it that he had like stage 3 or 4 cancer at that time, and you're like, are you kidding me? Like that? What a hero! What a legend! The guy, like, God, what a guy!
What a guy! What a year! What a shitbox!
What a shitbox of a year!
But we're gonna move forward.
Yeah,
we're gonna do this better. In what better way than with presents? Neil, the last part of your Christmas present arrived.
Oh, wow!
And I want to share that with you right now. Oh, look at that.
Get in on that.
That is
looks
some
great.
Original artwork from Danny Haas. He is part of the 70mm podcast, a fantastic podcast where every week they cover movies. You can listen. You can get a chance to win a subscription to Letterboxd.
Oh, and he's got so many of these. Like, name it, he's got
a print for every episode.
Yep, they're all awesome.
So that's that.
Thank you, Dave.
But I'm not done.
What?
Because I also got some for Troy.
Let's see him. I'll respond just like he would. Oh my God!
Look at that. Whoa!
Oh my God, these are incredible.
He gets 2 because I got you some other stuff.
That's fair.
So there you go. If you like what you see here, go ahead. You can buy these from their shop.
Yeah.
They're pretty nice.
They're pretty awesome.
They're not sponsored. They're just friends of the show.
Absolutely.
So give them a listen to it if you like movie podcasts. It's the only movie podcast, actually, I've been told.
Yep.
And yeah, some great artwork. For every episode, he produces one of these babies.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of another podcast that goes through that much time and energy. All right. So should we wrap this up?
Let's do it.
What are you looking forward to for 2021?
Oh, I'm looking forward to a whole bunch of things. Just a better, more cleanlier year, you know.
Well, it's fairly dirty.
Yeah. A vaccine.
Vaccine. Oh, less drinking.
We'll see.
Looking forward to people again.
People for sure. Get-togethers. Going out. Having a good time.
Going to a gym.
Oh, going to a bar.
Going to a movie.
Oh, going to a restaurant maybe? I don't know. Maybe I could take or leave those. I'm spoiled by people just bringing food to my house anymore.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Looking forward to more television shows. There's going to be a nice slew of both, Star Wars and Marvel stuff coming out for Disney+. Hopefully we'll be looking forward to some of that.
Yep. So, as we discussed, Neil's become a regular at our household. So, you know, maybe we'll drop in a couple quick little, more fully formed, less drunk episodes of Rex where we can chat about maybe some of this cool new Marvel stuff, like WandaVision coming out in like 2 weeks.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to watching that.
Same.
Along with their entire slew of 2021, 2022 programming they put out.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Dynamite.
I'm excited to be excited about Marvel again.
Same.
And I hope they don't take my good faith and burn it to the ground. They burned me once.
Never again.
So yeah, there's so many movies that are made and they're just sitting on.
Yep.
So maybe we'll get some of those too.
We'll get some of those in, but we'll also be here for plenty of books. Don't you guys worry. Comics aplenty coming in 2021. We'll have some great stuff for you.
That's right. So until then, I have been Ghost Hunter Dave.
And I've been Dinosaur Neil.
And Troy to the max extreme, is that what he calls himself?
Yeah, I think so. It's a mouthful.
He's all right. He's
all
hanging
right.
in there.
He loves all of you.
We checked. He's
Wishes
still
you
alive. Yep. And there'll be more of Troy next year.
Yep, you know it.
So, raise your glass. One more time here. I know it's been empty.
Yep.
I hear you're not supposed to toast an empty glass. Or is that water?
God,
did we just do it again? Did we just release the murder hornets?
No! They've waited. Lied and wait.
Oh, no. Oh, well. We'll see if we make it through another one. Thanks, guys.
Yep,
Have
thank
a good
you.
one.